Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is it. Game number 5 here. Complexity taking on X Trademark Esports. The winner will play Stay Green tomorrow in the championship match, competing for $48,000 in that match, as well as the title of HoN Tour Season 1 champions.
Yeah, I can just feel the tension, man. Well, not just the tension. I think I saw Haxer and Minuts hanging out after the game.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And I think everyone in the circle was just, what was it they were chanting again? Moon Queen, Moon Queen, Moon Queen, Moon Queen.
Yeah.
Totally a cool hero. Just something along the lines of extremely balanced and fair came up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's both teams though they both are saying that this is an epic series. They know that it's a long series, of course, but it all comes down to this. This is it. Game number 5. You have to play your best in this one, absolutely. But they have started the game, so let's actually jump into it and you'll see what we're talking about. Yeah. Artillery Wild Soul going to be the blind bands coming out for Complexity. Of course, they're on the Legion side. There's the Ophelia Moon Queen blind band coming out from X Trademark. So, not going to see the Moon Queen as we are just talking about. I see there's no Moon Queener here.
Well, we saw some Draconis play having some success. Haxer has been, well, what did he play last game again?
Haxer plays Zephyr.
Zephyr, so yeah, has been on more of that carry role.
Yeah.
I want to see the Mage Bane. I want to see the Mage Bane come out from Haxer. I want to see the old school.
I want to see Dark Lady.
I want to see the Dark Lady. You like Dark? I think Dark Lady is a better hero than Mage Bane.
Yeah. Dark Lady is
I will say that. Unless you're fighting a Armadon, Mage Bane's pretty damn good against an Armadon.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. But yeah, I just want to see Mage Bane as a shout out to the old school lineups of this chapter. I'm not going to say old school. It's like the old school lineups of this chapter of HoN. You know.
Yeah.
At the start of the season, it was more of the flavor we were seeing. We saw that double Doombringer game come out between Complexity and Trademark at the start, and well, we'll see what happens here.
You know, something we've also referred to as in the last game as well. Well, the Legion team is now 4-0 in the series. So, obviously, if you're Complexity, if you're a fan of Complexity, you're feeling pretty good right now about being on that Legion spot. So, 4-0 in the series. Will that trend break here in the 5th and final game? Of course, we'll see. Let's look at this game. Let's see how it's coming along. Keeper of the Forest, Tempest, Master of Arms, Pebbles, Rally, and Wretched Ag, the locking phase. The bands were Fade, Draconis, Deadwood, Zephyr, Engineer, Parasite. First pick, Pharaoh coming out for Complexity. Look at that. I mean, they definitely value this hero. Obviously, it's been banned a couple times by tdM, and first picked here by BK for Complexity.
Yeah, Meander plays it phenomenally. I love the Striders into the Chalice, into the Helm, into whatever build. This is his timing, his map presence, everything he does with the hero to an absolute T.
Yeah.
Just great play. Bubbles has been a favored pick by Trademark Esports all series and picking up again here. Empath also being picked up for Fitsky, and you know how I feel about that.
You're feeling good. Empath is a solid hero, and of course, again, specially played by Fitsky here for X Trademark Esports. I'm sure he's excited, to say the least, going into this game now. You know, they were taking some fun jabs at some of these teams. They like to joke. I heard Fitsky actually, Milkfoot was actually offering the players, like, do you guys need anything, you know, water or whatever. He's like, do you guys need anything? And Fitsky's like, yeah, they need a win. Oh, burn. Like, yeah, I think the joke right there. Anyways, I thought it was funny. Yeah, it was funny, right?
You're not laughing, though.
You had to be there, probably. I'm horrible at telling stories. Aluna's the follow-up pick coming out for Complexity. You see the bands, by the way. Obviously, the Moon Queen and the Blind Band and then Draconis. Oh!
Yes!
The Mage Bane!
I am a god! That was amazing. Oh, God.
Apparently. Okay. Well, so am I, apparently, because also Dark Lady happened.
Okay. We're awesome. Give me.
We get Dark Lady and Mage Bane coming out here in this game. So here we go. This is old school, man. This is old school stuff happening.
I don't even know what's going on. My mind is blown.
Keeper of the Forest, the first pick. It's cool. It's cool to see, honestly.
It's more than cool to see.
I will say, Empath, especially with the Dark Lady, that sounds like a deadly combo.
This is taking us back to DreamHack here, man.
Yeah.
Just that kind of flavor. Uh-oh. And Fitsky, I hope he'll be playing the support Dark Lady Limp on the ganking Empath. And
yeah,
no. But
probably not.
No. Okay.
The final pick here, going to be interesting to actually see what Complexity goes with. You think, well, I could see them going the Wretched Hag, perhaps. No, probably going to be Pebbles to the Rally.
I I still don't know where that came from. I had no read on it. No one said anything about it.
Hey. Well, again, the blind ban of the Moon Queen, the ban of Draconius. Clearly,
Sure.
You've said it before. We've seen the success of complexity. It seems like they're going back to the roots of that hard carry for Haxorn. Works beautifully, and very likely he could maybe just think of that himself, and because why not? So, Mageman picked up, but the interesting thing for me is the Dark Lady response, honestly, coming out for it. But at the same time, when we saw this matchup quite a bit, we didn't always stress Dark Lady is very powerful against the Mageman because of those dark blades, preventing him from blinking away. So that's something to keep in mind.
Looking at this, we're going to see a Shrunken Head ultimately on the Mageman will mitigate the effects, hopefully, of the Dark Lady Ultimate. Pharaoh gets a lot of vision thanks to his rocket. Should also mitigate a little bit of the effects of the Dark Lady Ultimate. Keeper of the Forest, his ulti you can just blink in and root no matter what. Giant AoE there, so hopefully they can deal with it with a number of ways.
Yeah.
To see what happens. Dark Lady plus Empath, though, that is one mean carry. Lots of silence coming out between bubbles, between Dark Lady.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be an interesting game.
Here it is, the countdown. It has finished. We are going in. This is it again. Game number 5. Winner plays State Green tomorrow in the championship match. Loser will fall to the third-place match to play Lion Esports Club. Still money to make, but you're looking for that title and the bigger prize pool, obviously. So we've had an epic series as we expected. We have a 5th and final game, and I think it's safe to. I mean, this event, it needed this, man. It definitely did, and it's cool that we definitely get it here going on. So Complexity versus X Trademark Esports. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
It's kind of funny that, when the metagame shifts, no matter whether it shifts to a pushing metagame or the hard carry or the rising melee carries, you just like to see what you don't get to see often. I remember there was a time where if we saw another Dark Lady Mageman game, we would have groaned. It would have been like, this again.
Well, it's like,
honestly,
again.
It's like
Sandwraith.
It just pumped me up now.
Yeah.
It's good. It's like Sandwraith, yeah. Well, if I saw Sandwraith, I would lose it. Don't even say those words right now. Still, Bubbles did successfully get the ward off there. He's on the way back, not going to get first blood at this time. Limp actually being the one to play Bubble. So we've seen Zai, we've seen Nuke G, now we've seen Limp all playing this. God, every time I highlight Zai and see the complexity tag, it throws me off.
I know,
just a split second. I don't call it, but I have to stop and think.
Well, same here, yeah. It definitely throws me off guard from time to time. So,
yeah.
I was going to say that, I love this Mageman skin, by the way. It's with the 2 weapons, pretty badass. So he's going to be the bottom lane here. The short lane, Bubbles, of course, going to the bottom himself.
Yeah, I'm curious to see whether Haxorn goes for the Iron Shield or not in the bottom lane, or if he just sticks with the Buckler and goes for the standard quick Ruined Axe build. I can sometimes like that Iron Shield just for laning presence, especially against the Bubbles who relies on that constant harassability down. Well, he has that pulled regen. It is going to be pretty annoying for the Mageman.
Yeah, you see Pharaoh right there. Almost getting caught out trying to go into the jungle, place toward the side, but he goes around the other side and going to be fine. Luna going at it with Master of Arms. A lot of pressure already being applied back and forth right there, but in the end, just more so boxing. Look at Empath. She tries to go over here to continue boxing on Moomy.
Nice
a nice wall right there, actually.
Yeah, not gonna lead to a kill or anything.
Yeah.
Hey,
team support maybe, but yeah, beautiful one nonetheless. I mean, again, he knows how to play this hero and he plays it well, so. Good job by Fitzky right there, putting in a lot of pressure. And it's safe to say, Moomy, this whole series has just been, it's been a difficult series for him early on in these games. But every game, it seems like he's managed to recover.
Wrong. Yeah,
of course not.
By all means, he's doing a great job in this series. But yeah, still, it is what it is. Luna had to use her health potion down to just 3 Blight Stones.
Yeah.
So whittling down the regen a little bit. Master of Arms, meanwhile, also taking a lot of harass. Just has to be careful. Seeing the Luna, Pebbles get a see right there. Did
What's
Pebbles,
that?
he didn't have enough for both spells. I was gonna say I got nervous at seeing the stun range on the Master.
Yeah.
Once he hits level 3 though, that could have been a kill.
Yeah. So Zai, keeping his distance for the time being, but yeah, most certainly will need to keep that in mind.
It would not be the first time we see a Pebbles Luna get a bloodlust kill against a solo hero.
Won't be the last. All right, so again, though, we're going to have to keep our eye on this Mageman and this Dark Lady here and see how the creep farm starts to add up. And even what initial item, well, at least more so the Mageman goes, he can kind of change it up depending on the pace of the game. Dark Lady, on the other hand, very likely going to be the Rune Cleaver. So Bottle picked up, though, coming out for Pebbles right here. So Big Kid off to a solid start himself. 13-7 creep score. It is right now the top farm in the game, both in GPM and creep farm.
Who was the rune?
I didn't see it. I can't tell you.
Oh, double damage on a Luna mid. There.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Missed that one.
Almost. Almost missed
That
it.
is stressful.
Top lane.
Arms. He's rotating back towards the middle. Maybe you want to try to see if he could do something there while the lane was pushed up on middle, but
Yeah.
he opting to sort of return here. He knows that this is not a good situation there.
You are right, though. I mean, just seeing Hacker on Mage Bane, it really is like his bread and butter. It's Yeah.
I bet you it's one of his most, even still, even though the meta game shifted, we don't see as much Mage Bane lately. I bet you it's still one of his most comfortable heroes.
Oh, for sure.
Oh!
Ooh. Oh! Oh! It could have blanked.
Get the
Lip
Iron
is
Shield.
sitting there.
Get the Iron Shield.
Going for the auto attacks.
He and he jets on out of it.
Jeez,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Standing his ground. Huh. Well, that was close to something. But both are fine.
He needs regen at this point, though, because the creep wave is going up. He doesn't want to miss a lot of farm thanks to the fact that he can't go up to the creep wave.
Yeah.
We do see Blight Stones. We do see a health potion flying out. Haxter had to buy both of those for himself. It wasn't like doesn't seem like it was pulled for him. So Master of Arms is going to interrupt. Oh, nice. Oh, he got hit by it still.
Yeah, he did. Interesting. Thought he for sure would have got that to miss.
Look at Zai. I mean, he's coming all the way from the mid lane just to the health potion, but the effects of that.
Well,
not the biggest, and he's able to stand with the creep wave.
I was going to say, he was going there initially for the kill, actually, but he just couldn't get there in time,
no, sure.
obviously.
I'm just saying, still making himself useful. It's what I want to get back to.
Rune's going to spawn top in the meantime, and it will be bottled up by MyNuts. Has he 4 of the 5 games he's played Tempest? Last game he played Parasite, but I believe 4 of the 5 now he's actually played Tempest here in this series.
See, I'm a big fan of the Iron Shield and a lot of 1v1 bubble Mage Bane versus Bubbles and a lot of 1v1 matchups with Mage Bane in general.
Yeah.
Luna did rotate to the bottom here, though, and if he gets one hit off onto the bubbles, he won't be able to shell surf away. It's looking pretty grim. Here it goes.
There we go. There's the mana burn coming out. He just got delivered his bottle, though. Perfect timing. Oh, can he get off? No, Luna comes in with the stun. The mana burn doing work right here. Lip will most likely fall. He's in the bottle charges, trying to stay alive, but no. Bloodlust kill coming out for Franzi right there in favor of Complexity. You called it, and, well, we saw the result. Good chase coming out.
Pebbles, meanwhile, farming up middle. Master of Arms during that chase sequence has found the opportunity to get more experiences. Well, the Luna's not there to provide the kill combo. Pebbles is running an up here, though. Keeper of the Forest, however.
Yeah, there's the root, the combination from Pebbles, and that's an absolutely dead Master of Arms. It's he did not stand a chance right there. So good collapse coming out for Complexity, and now they're up 2-0. So a very solid start for Complexity. When you look at it as far as a hero kill starting to pick up here. But obviously Dark Liddy having her free farm. Noob G doing his thing here at the top lane. He has 1,800 gold saved up, by the way.
It's actually great how Luna transitioned to the bottom lane here now that Pill's has a strong advantage in middle. You know, Keeper of the Forest didn't let the Master of Arms sit uncontested too long. Made sure to get active.
Okay, sorry. Wow, the shell support just in time. The stun almost prevented him from porting, actually. That was a good attempt there. But yeah, you're mentioning Pebbles, and actually Tempest coming in. Need to be careful there.
He's self-sufficient at this point, so it makes sense for the lane switch. And it's a great example to follow. Pharaoh going for this top rune. He's still level 1, but it doesn't matter. They look at their golden experience advantage.
Yeah, 1,100 gold
here. It's in
here.
their favor in spite of the level 1 Pharaoh, compared to a level 6 Suicide Bubbles.
Yeah.
He's just taking the hit. He's taking the hit. He's just going to find ways to keep active. He's going to stack the Ancient Camp again, potentially, or maybe go watch the grass grow here.
Man, Dark Liddy is just so focused on farm right now that he has 2,300 gold saved up here at this top lane, just free farming. He's 44-19 here. Noob G just making sure to maximize his farming. It does get to a point where you kind of think to yourself of, well, you maybe spend some of that gold, but hey, to each his own.
Probably getting pretty aggravated, this Luna being in his face, but he's level 6. That's usually a cue for Bubbles to start moving around.
Yeah.
They are a little bit behind in golden experience. It wouldn't be a bad time to switch things up. Mage Bane with that Life 2 picked up. Not the tankiest hero, but still looks like there's a lot of support for him on that bottom lane. And I think they're better off trying to create action elsewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to slow down this Pebbles, which they're doing right now.
Yeah, there we go. The wall coming out. Pebbles in a very awkward spot. Bubbles shell serving it, doesn't connect with it. But the Song of the Sea hits. The Stalagmite's going to be as Pebbles was going for a counter kill. But it wasn't to be. The kill field to guarantee to help finish off Beacon right there.
This is straight. It's a good back and forth game there. Trademark knew exactly what to do at that point.
Yeah.
It was a very good call to make action happen elsewhere. It seemed like he healed really quickly there. I always expected another 5-10 seconds. I know I was calling for him to maybe make something happen onto the Pebbles, but yeah, I did not expect it to come back quickly. Shoot, I don't know.
God, Noob G is going to have a very early Ruined Cleaver. He has a Sustainer being delivered. He already has another 1,200 gold saved up.
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't have boots yet, so I do kind of wonder maybe if he's going to go for those first, or hell, if he just keeps free farming here, I mean, why? You know, really, it's maybe just go straight for that Ruined Cleaver and then worry about the boots after. So at this rate, I definitely think that's what he's going for. He's not going to be stopped, so
sure.
Why not again?
It's
triple stack Ancients.
Yep. Stop him because of the fact that, well, they have a Mage Bane. Unless Mage Bane's going to go ganking, they have a Pharaoh that's level 3. Can't really get in his face yet. He has the constant support and the lane being pulled back thanks to Fitzky. Yeah, so it's buying him a lot of protection. Both teams is content to let their carries farm up. And, well, Noob G in this case having a little bit of an advantage, but still the resources back and forth are pretty equal. They take the hit on Pharaoh in exchange for the higher level bubbles too, so.
I like how it's still on the courier too. He's at this point he's not even going to send the Sustainer over. He just bought it just to buy it.
He's got full HP and
yeah, so might as well just keep it behind and just sell. Just finish the Ruined Cleaver and then deliver it. It's full.
It's almost more stressful watching the no items on him because you're just like speculating how much gold he has.
He's like, oh man, Darkfleet is under farm. Oh wait, never mind. Top farm in the game. Triple stack Ancients, not going to be completed, but a little bit of damage going out there.
Yeah, as I was saying, forget it to the middle lane and just, well, you need to tap into those Ancients. There's a couple of mana potions, actually, to help his farm here. Just wants to keep his momentum going, get that level 6 more than anything. That's going to help protect the Dark Lady.
There you go. Hits it right there, so how's that Master's calling out?
Dark Blade's actually maxed out by Noob G, knowing he didn't have a lane with a lot of congestion.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go for the harder burst carry route, especially with the empath support at level 6. That is going to be scary, man.
Yeah, it's very powerful. It's those Dark Blades, they will tear you up. We've definitely seen that. So
tons of burst damage.
Yeah.
It's really Dark Lady's kind of deceptive because you think of her as like hard carry that takes a while to scale, but even level 7 and 8 with those Dark Blades max with a couple points into charging strikes, and she can dish it out quite hard.
Again, she's going to have a pretty much at this rate around an 11-minute Ruined Cleaver. That's ridiculously fast for him, and he doesn't have he does have stacks. I think he has some stacks going around. You see Empath just Fitzke with the 1 minor totem on him, just being the good support, and gonna go ahead and do a pull as well here.
Yeah, Keeper of the Forest actually edging out Tempest in farm this game. Level 9 Keeper versus level 7 Tempest. So Riser doing a beautiful job. He did assist in that kill in middle. Helped boost it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But outside of that, just doing a great job with his farming pattern here. He's playing to win.
As he should. Ruined Cleaver was purchased. It is being delivered now.
Yeah, I heard mumblings of maybe
what's that?
Riser, he was concerned actually. He was concerned that he might not live up to expectations. He knows that his team, with Moon traveling, with his team being a little bit inactive before the event, they wouldn't be able to live up to his full potential on land. I can't say that I've seen that out of him. He's been playing great.
Oh, Riser's,
all of these series.
Yeah, no, I mentioned that earlier several times. I mean, from the first game, I think he played the Ophelia the first game. He looked great. He's definitely stepped up here in this land environment, and he's doing great. If Complexity was to ultimately lose this series, it most certainly would not be because of him. That's for sure. So
wins the team, loses the team.
Exactly. It goes back to that in the end.
Dark Lady evading the power throw right there using her Dark Blades. Ruined Axe is up on her, almost 500 gold, so going to have her boots soon. No portal key yet on Pebbles, so she's just feeling content to sit back and farm. They also have the red shield. Right now, Pharaoh not even level 6 yet. Luna not level 6. Can't really make it happen.
As you said, going to go to the side shop, purchase the boots there. So we have a good old classic carry versus carry. Let's farm up and eventually meet up with one another style of game going at you between these two teams. You see the Empath wall right there. He's actually trying to pull, but unfortunately no camp there that spawned. And Well, and Darkly will instead clean up a triple stack cam. Off to the side over here, the Empath had stacked beforehand. Bubbles and Master of Arms running down to the bottom side. There is a ward of sight, though, placed by Franzi, so MageBane should definitely spot this, and he does.
Yeah, and well, meanwhile, Keeper was trying to get in positioning to maybe punish the Bubbles after overextending, but not quite able to make it happen.
What am I doing?
Is having level 3 Entmoot this game, only level 2 Nature's Veil combined with Ghost Marchers is really, really fast. Not much else going on, though. They're just content to sit back. Noobg going for those Ghost Marchers.
Yeah.
It's always a debate whether you should go Ghost Marchers or Steam Boots on Darkly. A lot of times you go Ghost Marchers early when you want to get on the suicide lane. Sometimes people prefer the Steam Boots for a little bit of an easier time farming. I know Era used to like to do that, but it's definitely up for interpretation.
Yeah.
Both builds are viable in my book.
Pebbles, that portal key purchased on the way. So BKid happy about that, of course. 13 minutes in. We're kind of just sitting there for now. Maybe he's going to wait to get away from this creep wave. Doesn't want to show that he has it just yet. I believe that's actually the case. Kind of just hiding it for now. Wants that surprise factor. And there we go. He's going to go ahead and deliver it to himself. So
well, he's actually teleporting to the bottom lane. Going to get involved here. If Complexity, you said they actually no, the vision's not down. They did counter ward, and this is actually great timing. I like this example of the carry getting active with the Ghost Marchers. Mr. MageBane's got to be careful. It seemingly has a sixth sense, though, as he backs up into the jungle, and now Darkly's just left sitting here.
Like all awkward.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is weird. Well, enjoy the farm, Empath. I'm going to get scouted out by Keeper of the Forest here.
Yeah.
And nope, because of word revelation.
Missing the middle action in the meantime. Yeah, Bubbles actually going to be chucked backwards, and even the Master coL helping him initially, but not going to be enough at the end. The root hits him as well as Tempest, but Tempest able to fall back in time. But obviously a 1-for-1 right there, catching that kind of halfway through. Meanwhile, back to the bottom lane, actually, MageBane is being chased by Dark Lady. So she finally does catch up to him, but MageBane able to blink away before his death. So 1-for-1 exchange in the middle lane, and Dark Lady will now pick up some more farm at the bottom while slowing down MageBane a little bit.
Yeah, Pebbles was hasted. They were hoping maybe Dark Lady, having fended off the MageBane, would be confident to farm another wave. Did not happen. Yeah, both of these carries playing very, very well, very safe, but, well, to their credit.
Oh, gee. I literally go off Master for a second, and Pebbles just jumps and kills him.
Yeah. He was looking for a kill. He had that haste. He had the portal key. And,
well, there you go.
Keeper of the Forest. He keeps getting scouted out by this warder, but it's like the third time now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the second. I don't know. It's easier for me to say what exactly happened, but watch it. And then the trees surround him. It's just not his day.
Everything's going wrong. Where's MageBane at? 1,100 golds. I want to say he's very close to the Rune Cleaver himself. In fact, there you go. There's a broadsword purchase. Let's see, sending the courier back. Yeah, that's the second broadsword. So Rune Cleaver is now on the way himself. He did, of course, go the boots first, so behind Dark Lady, but Dark Lady's GPM is showing to be much better. 424, basically about 100 gold per minute high right now. However, you do have both Pebbles and Keeper of the Forest for that matter. Haven't talked too much about him other than those funny instances, but he is farming very well. 1,700 gold more saved up. Could be possibly going for a portal key as well early on here.
Yeah, top lane, they have to be careful. Pebbles is low, but he's going back to base to heal up. I don't think Cliff is up, or it was just I didn't quite catch that, but the tower has fallen. Dark Lady probably going to back up after farming this wave, knowing that Pebbles is on the prowl, going straight for that shrunken head. Really good idea in general, just more things to mitigate the effectiveness of this Dark Lady ult, and magic base set.
Obviously it's either that or maybe a Soul's Bulwark, but
going to be approached by a Luna here as MageBane's farming the woods with his Rune Cleaver. Curious to see if he opts to go for Abyssal Skull as an additional farming mechanism.
Yeah.
Steam Boots are inevitable, I would say.
Yeah, that's true on him. So he's back at the bottom line picking up farm, but Dark Lady also doing her thing. Level 11 now. However, Rise is actually top of the game at level 12 here. You see Blood Chalice just delivered to Pharaoh on top of those Striders, of course, that we always mention Moon Meander loves to do in most cases. So going the Striders route. Tempest coming all the way to the bottom lane with the Invis rune.
Yeah. And now scouted out. Uh-oh.
Blinks right into him, but with by himself, he's not going to kill this MageBane, so wouldn't dare open. Maybe if Bubbles cleans up this creep wave quickly. Even with Bubbles, though, there is Keeper the Force also nearby.
They could make it happen with Bubbles, but Keeper the Force is the one that would throw a wrench in those plans.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, Mageman only has 777 life.
For sure. And level 9 Bubbles, he has level 3. Level 4 Song of the Sea. 0 points intake cover this game.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And, well, is purely offensive at this point, so.
Yeah, that could have been a kill, but wasn't able to get over there. And
well, and the fact that Keeper might have sort of screwed things up, too.
Yeah. Master of Arms, the Energizer finished on him. 2,400 gold now. Keeper the Force, just about.
You just cursed him again. Stop. Keep your camera. This is the opposite of the caster's curse.
Oh,
you literally, I was watching your screen. You were highlighting. You said Master of Arms. You clicked back for 1 second, and you just got smashed.
Oh, boy. That Pebbles, man.
Turns out Pebbles combo does a lot of damage. It kills heroes.
Yeah, very
Master
quickly.
Of Arms still being in one-shot range to a Pebbles that has a lot of momentum going on right now. 416 gold per minute.
Yeah.
One of B-Kid's signature heroes, too.
Speaking of Abyssal Skull, looks like Dark Lady also going that Abyssal Skull route. Has that Hungry Spirit. Bottom tower being pressured here by Magebane and Keeper the Force. Looks like it could be a tower kill. Master of Arms putting in, though. And, oh, here comes the rest of the team. Goose put down. But the Legion team going to fall back. Dark Blade's activated. More so just clean up the creep wave. And they should be able to. Oh, no, it's not a deny range, actually. I wonder if that's if they're happy with that or not. But all 5 are here for Complexity. Or, wow, excuse me, X-Trademark. And they are going to go ahead and rotate as a team. In the meantime, moving towards the middle lane here.
Yeah, he used the wall there to try to scout out a ward to see if it was blocked or if he killed it. I just clicked over there when it was happening. Either way, it's not there right now.
Abyssal Skull finished. Oh, there you go.
Riser just came on in there and ninja'd it.
I mean, that goes back to it was just a deny range. And Riser gets the gold advantage for that. So, well played by him, and the gold lead and experience lead overall. 3,700 gold lead, 3,000 experience lead in favor of Complexity right now. It's good for them.
Yeah, still one fight is all it takes to send one carry over the edge. Noob G, in spite of the fact that their team is down 3K, does have the carry advantage. He's about 110 GPM above the Magebane, does have the Abyssal Skull completed, and is absolutely going ham.
Yeah. Yeah, he is really starting to skyrocket now. Magebane most certainly can get on the level as well, but is again a little bit behind at this point. So Complexity, though, as a team, overall, again, the stats are definitely there for them. Pebbles, that shortcut in the works that we talked about with that Mighty Blade. Currently pushing towards the middle lane right here. Luna also nearby. We got Tempest and Master of Arms. Speaking of Master of Arms, again, he's been very vulnerable to this Pebbles. He once again is falling back, but there we go. They jump Tempest in the mid. Defensive Master Call coming out. Tempest, can you see alive right here? Ultimate maybe? No, not going to happen. Magebane. Wow, Magebane with the Mana Bird right there actually gets the go. Pebbles going to be turned on, though. Darkening towards the party. And now Keeper the Force running a big wrath on that Pharaoh, though, coming out from Moon Meander, stalling any more initiation. And that will be the end of that, apparently. So Pebbles in exchange for a Tempest right there.
What I was just thinking about is, I just kind of forgot about this because it's been a while since we've seen the Dark Lady Magebane. Pharaoh is excellent hero against Dark Lady.
Yeah.
If she uses her charging strikes in a farmed up Pharaoh that gets that Helm of the Black Legion into a barbed armor, you know, uses his wrath as soon as she does that, puts up the walls. She can't get out unless the teammate tablets are out, and at that point the barbed armor, it forces a bad situation. Allows a mobile carry like Magebane to really shine in those fights.
Yeah, very true. So again, right there, it's a good response in the end from X-Trademark, but the initial jump obviously comes out and eventually does get Minouts killed there, playing the Tempest, who's, you know, again, this is his 4th game in the series now, playing Tempest, I believe it is at least. I think, again, the last game he played Parasite, the other 4, though, have been Tempest, including this one. And they've always been, he's been near the top, if not the top for his team, but this game, it's, you know, 275 gold per minute. It's not bad by any means, but he is not taking off like he has these other games here.
If your Dark Lady's not your top farmer, you're doing something wrong.
Well, very true.
You gotta make sure she gets it.
So Dark Lady is getting close to that Firebrand now finishing, by the way. As Abyssal Skull, I believe, was purchased by Magebane.
Well, it's going to be really important, just thanks to the Keeper of the Forest.
Yeah.
Lockdown in general, she does need it.
Where the hell's the courier going? He has the Abyssal Skull on it, and he's sending.
Well, actually, no. What am I saying? She's probably going to go Frostburn. That's the carry route to Jammer's Bane.
Yeah.
We've seen those range agility carries. Like, she's going to go Frostburn. That Frostburn Shrunken Head route, more than likely.
Both teams exchanging a tower for one another. The gold lead will remain in favor of Complexity by quite a bit, 5,300 gold lead for this early on. Not too shabby.
Yeah, Helm of the Black Legion is finished on Pharaoh, so his path to a straight barbed armor from here, if he decides that he agrees that is a good path to go against this Dark Lady, is about to begin. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on him and his interaction with her in the fight.
Yeah, barbed armor, just on Pharaoh in general. I know Moomin, again, he plays it all the time. We definitely see it on him a lot. Wouldn't be surprised to see the follow-up of that after the Helm. Dark Lady at the top lane, though. She's continuing to clear up the creep wave. She does finish a Firebrand and going to now fall back to her own jungle as it just will respawn at the 22-minute mark, of course. Going to go ahead and make work happen there. Pebbles at the bottom lane. He looks like he just finished his Shrunken Head, actually. Yes, it's being delivered to him, so he's also Beacons, man. 410 gold per minute here for Pebbles. He also has been out there as has Keeper. So, and look at Magebane, though, too. He's the item show. He's now 440 GPM. Nice to deny the tower in the meantime, too, coming out from Francie. So able to prevent X Trademark from taking that one. But yeah, Magebane, he is stepping up quite a bit himself now.
It doesn't feel like a 5K advantage to me, but looking at the items, it does. You can't really tell.
Yeah, you can't. Again, it's the Keeper and the Pebbles, obviously, as well.
Yeah, you compare the Master of Arms to where Pebbles is sitting right now in his game. It is a big difference. They're actually looking to potentially initiate here. Maybe onto the Tempest. Pebbles is looking for it. Not feeling confident enough just
He's like,
yet,
this has to be bait. Oh, no, he's not going to go in. I was setting
saw
up.
the moment of thought, though.
Yeah, that was setting up perfect right there. I thought for sure, too. But nope. B-Kid does not man up there. He is an angel, after all. Just to keep Tempest alive for now.
Yeah, consider this a blessing. Just once, though.
Yeah. All right, so Tempest stays alive. And
now I don't want to make fun, but just to say, there was a lot of criticism that one game where he was the Pebbles and he had the Shrunken Head, and it was actually against Trademark Esports where they were looking pretty damn strong. They were pushing into the base.
Yeah.
I think it was a qualifier for GSL, and a little bit of a misplay there. I think his team wanted him to go in, and just a little bit, the Engineer Dome went down and he got caught out, but hopefully not going to see another crazy jump like that. He seems to be playing at the top of his game here today.
Yeah, both of these teams definitely do.
Sure.
I mean, that's the reason why we have this epic series at our hands, obviously. Game in number 5, after all.
Oh, bottom lane, Magebane about to get jumped.
Yes, he is. He's level 16. Will he get away in time? There's a shell surf, the Song of the Sea. The lead's been put in. The Tempest ultimate. Pharaoh's going to come in, but he gets caught in as well. Down goes Magebane. And Moomieta realizing pretty quickly this was a big mistake on his part, or was it? He does have team support coming out. So maybe not looking to maybe make a turnaround happen. Of course, rather the Pharaoh already used, so won't be able to use it now. Pebbles running in, but now X Trademark, they're running back in themselves. Remember, Empath is inside of Bubbles currently. Shell Surf 4, the Mummy Walls are up, blocking them out. Fitzgay with the beautiful wall right there on the Empath. Pharaoh will be locked down. Pharaoh will fall. In comes the River King with the Force. Pharaoh's already dead, though. Pebbles jumps in as well. Empath dropping quickly. Look at Dark Lady in the background, though. Tears up Palota, and now he's out for more blood. Tempest is going to survive. It looks like he's just out of range. Dark Lady chasing. Pebbles going to check. Oh, the big mana rift, though. Dark Lady's in a little bit of trouble. Never mind. The Dark Blades are too damn strong. Quad kill for Noob G. Are we going to see Annihilation? Are we?
Oh, my God.
Nature's Veil going to come out. No Annihilation. And Keeper of the Forest will portal key away. Oh, man. Dark Lady. Oh, Dark Lady.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, by the way, yesterday was Noob G's birthday as well, if I'm not mistaken. I know Hackshire recently had his birthday as well, so the carries on both sides.
We sang happy birthday to him at dinner last night. That's true.
Yeah,
wow, though. That was a big mana rift near the very end there by Magebane. I saw Dark Lady all of a sudden start to drop, but man, those Dark Blades, as we said, she's level 18 now. She was tearing up the Legion team right there when she joined the fight, and well, quad kill shows for that.
Does.
It's a fight like that. You mentioned it earlier in the game, like with the two carries going at it. A fight like that could just totally set the mode of the rest of the game now.
Yeah, I mean, they still look like they're on even footing. It does help a lot that Noob G was the one to score that quad kill, almost Annihilation, and well, Magebane was dropped at his hand.
Yeah.
Hitting the 560 gold per minute mark on a incredibly powerful carry like Dark Lady is going to be pretty damn difficult to deal with, especially with Shrunken Head just around the corner at this point. I say just around the corner just because of how fast she farms.
Yeah.
Combined with the Empath nearing level 11 too, it's going to be great timing.
Yeah, that's what I want to mention too. I mean, Empath was in bubbles actually in the beginning of that fight, and obviously wasn't able to go in Dark Lady as a result of that. But still, just imagine Empath inside Dark Lady win the miss, and with everything going on right there, how devastating that truly will be. So, yeah, big deal for X Trademark right there. Working on that Shrunken Head, of course. Restoration Stone, by the way, though. Almost finished by Riser, man.
Yeah, going to be great timing to lock down with Dark Lady, even if she gets that Shrunken Head. With the Pharaoh, with the Keeper of the Forest, might buy enough room to Mage Bane to dominate these fights.
Yeah. Man.
Meanwhile, looking at Zai here on the Master, he's got his Energizer, he's got his Steam Boot still. Has yet to sort of evolve and take the next step in this game.
There we go. Resto Stone purchase. The double root is at hand. Will the HoN team realize that? Oh,
like
wow.
Maybe trying to get a pick off here. I wouldn't go any further, I don't think. That's
that would have been pretty ballsy right there. But
yeah, I mean, Mage Bane can just port right on in, and she does have it ready.
I will say the Tormented Soul from Pharaoh was perfect. Hit all 5 of them as they're running in.
Gonna stack the Legion Ancients. We'll see if Lex has anything to say about it. Nah, just gonna.
Actually, Pharaoh blocked it, I think, with the Tormented Soul. Yeah, either that or Tempest was just in range.
All right.
So
either way, 600 more gold now for the Shrunken Head. I'm sure that they want the level 11. They want the Shrunken Head. There's no reason not to wait for it before the next fight.
Yeah.
In this sort of hard carry face-off.
Yeah, both of them for that matter. Very close to that Shrunken Head. Pretty much at the same mark here.
Yeah.
So Mage Bane cleaning up in its own jungle. Dark Lady doing his thing at the top lane. Both of them will have Shrunken Heads in the next fight, really.
There's the Frostburn difference, though.
Well, yeah. Dark Lady is ahead of Farm, that's for sure. I mean, in fact, again, you look at the chart. 576 for her. Ooh, middle lane. Pebbles getting jumped by Tempest. I don't know if it's going to be the big follow-up. No, it's not.
Yeah, they definitely didn't have the resources to kill the Pebbles. Maybe just playing a little bit of mind games there. Mage Bane only 50 gold away here. Neutral camps are respawning at this point, and he's about to finish it on up. You just blocked the neutral camp, man. There's no respect for it.
Damn him. Middle lane. Look at this. Tempest. There are no portal keys here on the Hellborn side, so they can't necessarily jump in like this Legion team can. Again, the double root on Kimmy. Here we go. They can energize her, though. They're fork lightning. In comes the kill field. Tricking going to be activated by Pebbles. The Stalagmites on Tempest eliminated. Immediately canceled by the Stalagmites. Down goes Pebbles, though. Down goes the loadout. Look at Dark Lady. Empath inside. That's what we're talking about. Oh, she also has a double damage room.
Yeah, that's why.
No wonder.
I thought it seemed a little too strong, but Kongor immediately approached here by the Dark Lady.
Oh,
look at that damage. That is just 4 hits. 5 hits.
That is ridiculous.
Oh, now the Goose on top. It's not going to reduce the armor, but additional physical damage. They're here. Double damage has more than enough time left. They can't do anything about it. They can't do anything about it.
Of course not. Yeah, that's a free Kongor kill if I ever saw one. Tormented Soul attempt maybe try to snipe it out in the end, but nope, it goes in favor to the Hellborn team. And Noob G, 7-0-0. You mentioned it was his birthday yesterday. What a birthday present that would be, man. Leading his team to victory in a game number 5 against Complexity to the championship match tomorrow against to face off against Stay Green. Wouldn't that be something? But not to get too ahead of myself again. This is it. This is game 5. We still got game left.
Far
so
from over.
Far from over indeed. 30 minutes in, and well, hell, we're at less than 200 gold difference, or pretty much around that mark.
And we did see a momentum shift. That is for certain. Mage Bane now has his Shrunken Head at least. Meanwhile, 2,400 extra gold accumulated by the Dark Lady.
See Tempest off to the side.
Right.
Making into the jungle here. Yeah, he was being
Bear
pursued.
Idol. Curious to see if we'll see the Bear Idol picked up by Minots, or whether he's going to go for a portal key at this point.
Yeah.
Just saying, hey, you know what, our Dark Lady's farmed up enough to where we're just going to be going all in on trying to do the best we can for her.
I still don't know if Keeper's showing the Resto Stone, honestly.
He wasn't there for the last fight.
Yeah, it wasn't there for the last fight. I don't know if he's been farming creep waves or not, but that could still be a kind of a catch. Although I think earlier, he showed the Arcane and the Sustainer, so clearly I'm sure Trademark by now maybe suspects something at the very least. But hey, he is going to show it now. They're pushing the top lane. That's going to be a free tower kill for Complexity coming out, so more gold for them as a team. Next Trademark in the meantime. Level 21 Dark Lady now. She is currently at the bottom lane, 3,100 gold saved up, pushing that bottom tower.
They're in an interesting position here. They might catch a couple of these guys. Oh, no, those are illusions.
Yeah.
Big. They want to be scouted out here too much. Just going to back out and play it safe. I mean, Mage Bane, compared to Dark Lady, does look kind of small, but you have to look at it. 460 GPM is still a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's, again, it goes back to what I said at the beginning, and we talk about this matchup, though. It's Dark Lady is really good against the Mage Bane because of that the silence, the chain silence from those Dark Blades. And on top of that, just the amplified damage, man. I mean, obviously what helps make Mage Bane a great hero that he is the mobility. If he's not able to blink away, though, and, oh, hold that thought, though, in the middle lane, we possibly could have some big initiation right here.
No, he's got shrunken head. I don't know if he'll actually go for it. He's just going to shadow him for a bit here. This could be interesting, though. No.
They're going to fall back, looks like. Running back. You see Empath just doing her best to keep up with Dark Lady because she knows if there's any bit of initiation chance, she wants to jump inside Dark Lady ASAP. So
she's level 11 at this point. Is scouted out by Rocket, it seems, but still sticking with her team. Looks like they're going to take out all the outer towers at this point.
Yeah.
Only the top one left.
Speaking of the top lane, obviously Mage Bane up there himself.
Feeling confident enough to break base.
Apparently.
He did go for the portal key as we talked about. Has 1,000 gold on top of it.
Yeah.
This is big.
Remember, he does with the token of life on Dark Lady for another 345. Vulnerability going to be used right there. Mage Bane's still pushing top. I kind of wonder if Complexity might be just conceding the tower at least. Nope, never mind. He is pointing back right now. There we go. Empath jumps inside. That big jump from Pebbles right there. Dark Lady to half-line. Dark Lady falling quickly. Dark Lady, the Tempest all the way down, still alive. Tearing up Pebbles in the meantime. Pebbles will go down. Dark Lady may fall, but no, she tears up Aluna. Nemesis kill, double tap for him. Will finally fall, but again, the token of life going to bring right back up. In the meantime, Mage Bane trying to do work. Will get the kill on a Tempest right there. Keeping the force. He's already used his double root. He is now trying to run away, but Dark Lady doesn't give two craps about the runaway attempt. He's going straight cutthroat, going for the racks. We do have Pharaoh running in. The Taint still hits him, though. He can't do too much right here. Keeping the force nearby again. No roots up, though. Melee racks easily destroyed, and X Trademark Esports. Big push into the base right there.
Yeah, unfortunate. The barbed armor just now picked up by the Pharaoh. Yeah, they got what they came for, though. The melee racks are down. The token is down, though, and they'll have to wait for another time before they go for another base push, I'd imagine, unless they wind up getting a huge pickoff.
Yeah. The ballsy jump attempt with a token of life Dark Lady. They're trying to jump her and get the first kill at least, but
yeah, and well, his combo was down. They thought it might be a good opportunity. The Elemental Void bought just enough time for the Dark Lady to get 2 kills, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that came out, and even if it was just for a second or two, those couple of auto attacks were doing as much damage as they're doing, especially if the Dark Blades were up. I mean, look at the raw damage right now. 370 without Dark Blades. And obviously a Savage Mace on top of that, and it's Rune Cleaver effect. I mean, man, Dark Lady is, well, she is massive when it comes to her items.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think this is the highest goal per minute we've seen all tournament.
Offensive match was call coming in. Look her just tear apart Keeper of the Fort. That was a 4-shot. 3 or 4 shot right there.
Those 4 shots happened in approximately.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Beacon turnaround kill, though.
Yeah, Bubbles in a little bit of trouble. Mana Rift going to be canceled actually by the take cover. Mage Bane playing Sand. Bubbles will eventually fall to the Mana Rift right there, but at what cost? Dark Lady dominant. Oh, the Dark Blades connect. Mage Bane in trouble. No, never mind. Actually, he had the Strucken head up, so he's able to blink away.
He's not going to be scouted.
He's
He's going right on through.
That was huge. Yeah. Oh, if that Strucken head fell off in that split second, he would have been dead right there.
For sure.
Able to blink, though, so okay. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Keeper dying, but obviously Tempest and Bubbles fall.
Oh, yeah, they made the best of the situation by and far. Dark Lady moving to this bottom lane here. There's a Barbed Armor Pharaoh. The ultimate is cooling down for only 10 more seconds, and oh my god.
Oh, jeez, the Barbed Armor. Look at Dark Lady. Doesn't give a crap. Just tears up Pharaoh. Pebbles in the meantime jumps in. Mage Bane comes in as well. The chuck on him. Mage Bane onto the enemies right there. Mage Bane got a drop, though. The Dark Blades again is way too strong from Dark Lady. Mage Bane can buy back. He can. It's his final buyback, though. Does he want to use it right? Here's the question. I guess you kind of have to, don't you?
What's the timing going to be, though? If they need to at all, like actually they're holding it off right here.
Nice snipe, actually.
Beacon, what's the status on his portal key. It's 3
4
seconds. He's getting turned around on, though.
Oh, no. Dark coming. There's a big room coming out. Big pain attempt right here. That's still locked by his Master of Arms. Barely staying alive. Dark going to be locked down. The blind shot trying to help him. Not going to happen. Oh, the one apart, though. Hat trick for Franzi right there. And Complexity will hold off X-Trademark Esports. No buyback necessary for Hackster, and I think that's the biggest idea, right? Or that's the biggest thing right there.
Yeah.
He didn't have to buy back, so that's big.
Yeah, they had confidence in their coordination, and they're set to take it all the way. And well, great job by them. It's this game is going back and forth, man.
Yeah, Game 5, man. You would hope so. Sure enough, the players are not disappointing here. Jeez, though, every time we see that Dark Hoodie go in at this rate, at this point in the game,
someone's dying.
Someone's dying. At least one person's dying. I mean, she is just hitting insanely hard. And actually, give it the force. Ooh, going to be able to.
Breaky. Look what that hat trick allowed Franzi to get.
Voitalis. Ooh, that's very good against Dark
triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you call it a triangle, by the way?
Everyone calls it the. Some things you don't.
Like,
there's a lot of words and the things that just don't make sense. You just stick to it.
Okay.
So it is what it is, and the green triangle is one of them. It's been rooted since. The group of people I've played HoN with since the start of it. Everyone, all the old people used to call it the green triangle. So.
The green triangle.
Yeah.
No,
that's Franzi what he calls it. It's probably the green triangle. So.
Hold on, pause the game, guys. I need to figure out what you guys call it.
Get him on over here for a mid-game interview.
Dark Hoodie is, or Void Talisman's great against Dark Hoodie. I mean, so obviously Barbed Armor is Void Talisman. Yeah, that's definitely a huge pickup for. Basically means that. Not only is she won't be a free kill now for him, but if anything, it would just be a distraction. Because ever since also, I remember a while back, they made the change where you could still attack through Void Talisman. So you need to pay attention now. Before it was just you weren't allowed to even attack them. But now you need to pay attention if that Void Talisman is activated or not. So else you're just wasting time, obviously. Ooh, middle lane. Nope, Bubbles is going to fall back.
This is kind of big too. Geometer's Bane, if he opts to go for it, he won't buy back. We'll see at what timing he wants to go for it. But, well, we saw Tempest right there picking up his own Void Talisman.
Did he? Oh, yeah. Minus actually does that all the time.
He does. And it makes sense when you go against these hard carries.
Yeah.
He's actually one of the few Tempests I see actually continually get that.
Well, look at especially this game. 3 out of the 5 heroes have shrunken head counters anyways. So.
Yeah, and he loses 5 magic armor, but he has 10 extra magic armor from the Shaman's Headdress anyway, so still extremely durable. You're not going to drop him with spells during that, so it lets him survive for that entire duration if nothing else. Yeah, and when the Keeper goes in, that root's only lasting for 4 seconds, so lets him set up for a good ultimate.
God, Frost of Skull and Dark Liddy. 2,700 gold saved up, or it's 2,700 life, excuse me, is what I want to say.
Okay, so he split it, sold the Firebrand, and
oh, you're right, yeah. Didn't even think about that,
Oh, Geometer's Bane would have provided an extra escape against the Keeper route, but just feeling confident enough in his team support and his placement in the fight to not really worry about it. Another thing about Frostwolf Skull that a lot of people forget is that it applies on direct target spells as well. So whenever he uses Taint Soul, not only are they getting slowed by the Taint Soul, the Frostwolf Skull effect is also being applied. And
the attack speed debuff. I think a lot of people tend to forget that too. It's I think people think for kiting purposes, but the attack speed debuff is also great. Oh, I thought that was a hero right there. Nope, just a creep wave.
Dollar signs all over the place as the hero gets one shot.
Almost. So Noob G 11-1-1. Oh wow, his streak was stopped then, wasn't it? Yeah, it just ended. Franzi got 770 bonus gold. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, he's able to get that Void Talisman.
This is tense. I mean, there's no token. There's a
Kongor
up.
This could be big right here. Haste Rune gonna spawn and. Tempest actually picking it up right there. Look at Dark Liddy. Empath is inside. Something is absolutely going down. Double root is ready to go, by the way.
Like this.
I love it. I love it. It means we're going to have a fight, most likely. Don't get too heavy on myself, actually.
Oh, now they're going to wait out the Empath ulti, if they're smart.
Yeah, true.
And,
how much longer is it?
Not that Dark Liddy needs to be roided out in order to take this fight. This is something that would be the best way to approach it.
So there you go. Again, not really doing Kongor just yet. Kind of going in, kind of feeling it out. Now, tdM does have the advantage of the middle lane, of course, as the big creep wave is starting to push, so Complexity needing to be very wary of that. But,
well, yeah, and just like how Complexity waited for the Empath ult, they're actually not going to wait for the Empath ult to go back up before they go back in Kongor. They're just going to say, screw it, we don't need it. He's got the tablet. He's just going to keep split positioning here. And He's kind of far forward, but they're confident they're taking it.
Yeah.
They don't have a Luna with them. And,
okay, Dark Blades were just used, though, but yeah, they are.
There's
Keeper
the
the Force
root!
running in. There's a root coming out. King Hunger will die, though. Dark Lady picks it up, and now Keeper the Force on the run. And the Taint Soul, he's going to use that Void Talisman, hoping to stay alive. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Riser is going to be picked off here, and down goes Keeper. Does he have a buyback? Nope.
Oh, he does.
Okay, he does, yeah. I was going to say that.
I was just conditioned or something.
That would
there,
be big, of course, but. Okay, so he does have a buyback. He will have a root with the Resto Stone, of course.
Yeah, the token is up, however. And
yep.
It is the bottom max unresolved. He has to buy back.
This could be the game right here.
He has to buy back.
This could be it. Will X trademark take game 5 victory. Here we go. Mage Bane jumps in with Pebbles. Tempest going to be the focus fire. He's going to activate the voice element. Oh, the Mana Burn not going to go off right there. Mage Bane blinking away somehow in time. The Tempest ultimate not long enough. And now the lockdown happening. Tempest will fall.
Use the
Dark Lady trying to stay alive. But will get the kill right there. Empath jumps inside. Down goes Pharaoh. Going for the Void Talisman target. He will eventually fall. Pebbles still barely alive. Empath top to 4. Nice wall off right there. And Pebbles goes down. He does have the buyback. Okay, so he is ready to go. Mage Bane in the well, try to regen. Melee Rax being focus fired. Dark Lady again. Token Life has obviously already been used. Red Stun attempt from Franzi cannot get close enough. So, you know,
both
it's not.
Yeah, it's seems like that's the end of that fight.
Yeah.
If that buyback died, I would have been seriously afraid. And not that I'm not afraid with a 5,700 extra gold pool up here by Dark Lady, but either way, well done.
Yeah, it's like I was going to say. I mean, the Melee being alive, it's not as big of a deal as it definitely could have been, of course. Oh, God, another double damage rune, though. Spawning bottom lane. They're going to try to make use of that somehow. Do they got a bottle or something coming? It doesn't look like. Oh, yes, they do. I think I think Fitskate just purchased this bottle to bottle it up. So
really? Like,
yep.
Is this happening? Is this
Heads
double
up,
damage
man.
rune actually happening?
Heads up play right there.
No.
The Bottle of Tears.
I can't watch this.
It's actually called Bottle of Tears. I don't know if
I've never called it Bottle of Tears.
I've never called it that either.
Can it be real?
So much more simple as bottle.
Yeah, much like whoever knew the Green Triangle was called the Void Talisman too. That's
I knew
so
that.
many
Was there
deceptive names.
Wait. Oh, Dark Lady sold her Abyssal Skull for that bottle. Okay. Because I just saw Abyssal Skull purchased by Bubbles. I'm like, wait a second.
Well, going to make her a little bit more vulnerable to this barbed armor, but he's only sitting at 1,400 max health. It's a lot, but when you're sitting at 2,800 on Dark Lady, and the fact that he's going to use it reactively probably, Dark Lady's probably going in first, it's not going to get the full juice out of it. Abyssal Skull not really picked up by a teammate yet. I'm looking around. They also have a Nullfire Blade if it came down to it, if they wanted to purge it, but not really tanky enough to make it a huge point of impact right now. And they're going for this, it seems. No buyback on anyone on their team on Trademark.
Double
They're just
damage,
confident, man.
Dark Lady, Empath inside. Does it get any better than this? Dark Lady jumping in. Wrath of the Pharaoh going to go on. The Shrunken heads up. There's a barbed armor. Dark Lady needs to be careful right here. Mage Bane jumps in. Dark Lady is still well alive. Mage Bane was going to look at Mage Bane fall though, but Dark Lady also again being locked down. Half-Life, he jumps in with a charging strike. So Mage Bane blinking away in time. Down goes the Ranged Rax. Melee and ranged are down. Everyone is still up here for the Hellborn team. And now they're probably going to work towards the middle lane here.
He 4-hit the ranged Rax.
Oh, did he?
697 to 699 damage there.
Jesus.
Are you serious?
Well, even with the double damage off, still doing plenty, of course. And making their way towards the middle lane. So again, Complexity for the most part staying alive here, but it is looking ugly right now. Tempest jumps in. Mage Bane going to be dumped. Mage Bane being focused by the Tempest ultimate, and that could do it. Mage Bane falls. There goes Pelvis. GG's being called. Trademark X Trademark Esports will be going to the championship match to face Stay Green for the $48,000 prize pool to see who is going to be the HoN Tour Season 1 champions. Complexity going to the third place match.
That was one hell of a game.
Wow.
I don't even know. I don't even know what just happened. Not only we see Mage Bane, Dark Lady, tons of back and forth momentum shifts, tons of huge plays. Minot's playing Tempest for the fourth time in the series. Riser playing Keeper of the Forest time and time again too. Moon Meander's We got to see a lot of classic power heroes, but just Trademark in the end pulled out ahead.
That they did. What a game. What a series. Man, oh man. Again, Complexity. They were up 2 games to 1, remember. Obviously,
honestly, in that game where Trademark came back the Moon Queen, I thought Complexity still had it. I thought Complexity had it with the Zephyr for quite a while after they came back and took out that token Moon Queen. I mean, I was sort of eating my own words there when I was like, nah, this game's over. Moon Queen's got it. And then all of a sudden, the momentum shift back and forth. I don't think I could have asked for a better series between these two teams here at the HoN Tour Grand Finals.
Yeah, it's awesome that we definitely got a series like that. Like I said, even especially for a day like today. Again, earlier we're having some issues. The State Green series, as fun as that was, it was a 3-0 series. State Green just was very dominant, of course. This was an epic series, though, and I'm definitely glad that we got that. It is setting up for another great day tomorrow, though. Obviously, we're going to have the third-place matchup. In fact, I'll go ahead and just go over that real quickly right here. We're setting up some post-game interviews, of course, from both of the teams.
In darkness here for a period of time. We're switching over the lights. There's
the sun just went down really quickly. That's basically what just happened right there. No, but I was going to say for tomorrow, the third-place matchup kicks off at, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European time. The Grand Finals, I know we were saying earlier exactly the time. I think depending on what happens, the third-place matchup is a best-of-3, so it could finish fairly quickly. And if that's the case, it might be a case of for the Grand Finals, why wait for it to take place? So the Grand Finals match time it's more so to be announced. But the third-place match, everything tomorrow gets kicked off. Again, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European time. So, especially speaking of that.